So today I'm going to touch on a really important topic. Should Christians be able to watch anime or do anything fun for that matter? So today we're going to explore this topic and see if we can come up with an answer that fits in with scripture. The Apostle Paul in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 says all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. Then he goes on to say food's for the stomach and the stomach is for food. Paul helps us out with interpreting this scripture with this next line where he talks about food. It is legal for us to eat just about anything, but not all things that we eat are going to be beneficial. I could go outside with my goat and start grazing, eating grass with my goat, but it won't be beneficial. I can eat anything that I want, but why would I consume something that my body is not able to digest? The same can be said of other things. Why would I watch something that has no value? The question we have to ask ourselves is this thing that I'm watching, is it beneficial? And I would say for my personal life that it is. As a child growing up, I grew up in extreme poverty. I didn't have a lot of role models and people that I could look up to. When I was a kid, I didn't know about anime, but I did have comic books. And the comic books that I read, it wasn't their superpowers, super strength, super speed. What fascinated me was their superhuman capacity to do the right thing, their superhuman morality, their ability to persevere, their ability to sacrifice everything for the greater good for their family and people that they loved. That is one of the main focuses of a lot of the anime that I found myself and I allow my children to watch. So what I would say about it being beneficial, I would say definitely for me, I would say it is. And so I'm also going to give my children a chance to tell you kind of what they think. So Nora does not like anime, is that correct, Nora?
I don't like it.
She doesn't like it, but she does like some shows. So the shows that you like, Nora, tell me one show that you like.
I think My Perfect Landing.
My Perfect Landing. What do you like about My Perfect Landing?
So I like when all 5 girls are doing gymnastics in the gym all together.
All together. Why do you like that?
Because it actually helped me learn gymnastics moves.
So My Perfect Landing is beneficial in the sense that it helps her to learn how to do gymnastics moves. Now Sylvia, she was here a few minutes ago and she talked about Goku in the last My Hero Academia movie that she watched and how he was willing to give up his power for the sake of his friends. So that was one thing that she learned from the anime that she liked to watch. What else do you like to watch?
I like Doc McStuffins.
Doc McStuffins. Now, what do you learn from Doc McStuffins?
I wanted to be a doctor, and it actually has a couple of things that doctors need to learn about.
It's beneficial. And so hopefully that helps you. Another complaint you have about anime or any type of action genre is the extreme violence that you see. Is there ever a justification for violence for a New Testament Christian? Well, I shouldn't say violence, I should say the use of force. I will point to Jesus in the temple cleansing. You see this in the Gospels, especially in the book of John, where John describes Jesus as using a whip to help drive people out of this temple. If you don't know the story, Jesus goes into the temple. He sees people disrespecting the temple. Now, he has a different type of authority, right? So we can't walk into a church and say, hey, we don't like what's going on, and just attack people. He is the Son of God. That's the house of God. But for us, we have a right to protect our own house. We have a right to protect our family. We have a right to protect the people that we love. And sometimes it takes force to do that. We have a military, we have police officers, we have people who are charged with protecting others. But ultimately, you are an adult and you have the right to make your own decisions. You have to use your own discernment in determining what is beneficial, what is okay for you to watch. If it's not beneficial, what is the point of doing it? Just to kill time? Well, you could be doing other things. You could be working out, you could be reading a book, you could be writing, you could be subscribing to this channel. You could be doing a lot of different things other than watching something that doesn't uplift you, that doesn't have a positive story that encourages you to go out and do right. Dragon Ball Z encouraged me to train. I was a college athlete, and watching how Goku would go through these extreme measures to ascend to the next level, it encouraged me to do the same thing. So I hope that this was helpful in helping you to determine what is appropriate for you to watch. If you like this video, please subscribe, click the notification button, and stay tuned.